Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 24th, 2025. This is for Leo. Last shuffle coming out for Leo. Let's see what's up here. Leo, we have behind a mask and we also have transformation. So for many of you, your intention is to keep your feelings behind a mask. We're not going to act the way that someone would expect us to act. I feel that someone's coming back towards you. This is an ex or someone who wants to reconcile. Either way, usually a reconciliation, involves an ex. But underneath it all, you want to keep your gloating to a minimum. How about that, Leo? Oh my gosh. I'm trying not to laugh. Don't. Well, I'm not even trying. Forget that. I'm laughing. Because here's the deal. Underneath it all, you know what you know. You're hurt, but you keep your hurt underneath the mask. I see that for Leo. We are ones that you don't see us sweat. Half the time we could be fully heartbroken. You would not see it. If you see it, either you are very close to us, we trust you, or it is so overwhelming that we can't hold it in. And if we can't hold it in, you need to run. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm seeing here. But I'm seeing someone underneath it all. You are very disappointed. You know your worth. This is a Leo who, if you don't know your worth, deep down you do. This is a deep down, I do know my worth. Deep down, I know I provided my all. I did the best I could. I felt like that was what I was meant to do. It's my purpose to show up and be very responsible, to be the dependable stability, the stable person in this situation. I'm the adult. No matter how things go, it seems like that is how we show up. We're showing up this way. The transformation is the Queen of Pentacles and the Fool. And this looks like no matter how much something or someone has hurt you, you still feel compelled to take care of them or to uh, provide something for them or to just be the responsible one there. And so I see that in this way. Spirit is saying that this is your boundary. Your boundary is I don't really give a crap what other people think about me. I have to show up who I am. I am someone who, no matter what, I am faithful to my purpose. I'm faithful to my integrity and who I am. This is, this reminds me of my dad. My dad's a Leo also. And he told me something when I was young. You know, when you're young, you're just making all kinds of stupid choices, man. And I made a really foolish choice and I lied to him about it. He caught me, or he was told that I did something bad. And I lied and he knew, and he sat me down. And instead of getting angry, he just looked sad and he was like, man, I don't know how I'm going to be able to trust you anymore. You're lying. I mean, so I told him the truth. And he says, never do something that you can't proudly say you did. If you're going to do it, be proud about it. Even if it's wrong, at least be like, yep, I did it. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah. From that point on, I made it my purpose, my goal to always be honest with him and always be a person who just, I won't do something if I can't say I did it. If I feel ashamed of it, I'm like, I ain't doing that mess. There's got to be a purpose to it. So I see this for a Leo, though. It seems like a Leo motto, to be honest with you. Everything he's like, don't let anyone lower, yeah, don't let anyone uh, cause you to lower your integrity. Like you should always be like the person, someone you can be proud of, no matter what another person does. And so I see that as a boundary for you. And they're also telling you who cares what other people think. If Because for that to be here, that means that other people around you are like, stop trying to always be the responsible one. Stop always trying to be the wise one, right? But you're here for a purpose, and you know that. You've got to learn and realize what that is, what matters to you. That's part of where your purpose lies. What matters to you? I see an abundance of money coming to you. Abundance of money. Angels are saying there's an abundance of money. You want to say to yourself, the universe is filled with endless opportunities for me. I'm going to say this all day because what? You know, I'm just saying, use the color brown. Brown is a grounding color, but it's also a color that vibrates on the universal synchronistic frequency of establishing boundaries. These are, of course, healthy boundaries from which beautiful things grow. So let's see, what is the gematria? Let's see, six. 2, 7. So this is definitely a spiritual boundary where I'm exactly what I was saying earlier about how we don't want to do things that we can't proudly say. This is me. This is Leo. Yes, I did it. You see my signature. I initialed over there too. Yep, I said it and I did it. You want me to say, you know what I mean? I said what I said. Who is that? Nene Leaks. Oh my gosh. And she's a Sagittarius. So it's like fire sign mess. But we were like, I said what I said. I meant what I said. Maybe not the tone, but I meant the words. So remember that. that's a that's a Leo thing. At least that's my thing. I will say I meant that, in a heartbeat, because I think about it first before I say it to someone. Well, you already know how I do. I always like uh, try to say the most meaningful thing possible, and then I end up stuttering. Here I go stuttering again. But this is a Leo thing that I've noticed in other Leos, and so I'm seeing this for you. The transformation here is that you decide to take a leap of faith and to still show up, because the thing is that you win by being the person that you are. You don't win by being false other than yourself. There's someone here that will always show up for someone regardless of whether they let you down or not. They could have let you down 10 ways to Sunday, and you're still like, well, I said I would always do this, so I will do it. And so that is something that I feel that there's expectations on you to be less than that, and don't worry about what the expectations are. If you have to believe that you have no restrictions, you don't want to restrict yourself. That is a restriction. I believe Mike Tyson said that best. He's like, if someone does something to you and you change who you are, meaning they hurt you, so now you are closed off to people, you are cautious, you shrink yourself, then they have control over you. The real power is in consistently always being yourself regardless. No limits. No one can stop who you are. And so I see that energy for you. Um, they're showing Saturn placements. Now, if your Saturn placements are in Pisces at any point in time, then this is definitely for you. But you have to believe through your discipline and your wisdom that you will reap benefits, because I do see money coming to you. It does not make any sense, Leo. You've got to, I feel that the thing with you when it comes to love, even if this is an ex, I'm even seeing you honoring and treasuring that relationship because it was sacred. Regardless of whether this person treated it like trash or not, it was sacred to you. And so you must honor this. And so that in that way, you open the doors to abundance. In that way, Spirit is saying, well, on Leo's end, Leo's heart weighs against the feather, and it balances. But you, Leo's ex, this is where justice and judgment comes, and karma comes in for someone. I'm seeing angel number 0808. And man, when I tell you people have their mind on you, when I tell you, Leo, today is going to be a weird day. You might feel like, what is going on? Did somebody drink some Kool-Aid? Did they put it in the water? Why are all my exes coming back up? Why are people way back when showing back up in my life? Like, Leo, you were always the best. You always did everything. You always did this and that. How can I ever repay you? I'm seeing that kind of energy coming in for someone. I feel that you will enter into a time of great expansion. So you got to begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. I see your finances miraculously improving. 0808 does not play when it comes to finances. And people have their mind on you. They don't know why. They can't forget or let you go, or they can't stop thinking about you. They're starting to realize that this relationship was sacred, and I see a lot of regret and remorse for some of the things that have been taking place, and embarrassment, shame, guilt. Seeing a lot of this. Vast universe, though, with the Three of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, tells me that you're just, Spirit is like, just bide your time, right? Bide your time. Always, I would say, surrender to who you truly are. Don't act from a place of where society, friends, peers would want us to act. You know what I mean? Oh, you're an ex, I should treat you like the trash that you treated me like. No, I mean, that's not who you are, though. You should always be true to you. Back and forth, you have the World and Ace of Swords. You may be back and forth about this situation. For many of you, your intention is or should be to weigh out your options, to wait, to see where things go, to discover what matters. Does this matter to you? And if it does, who cares what anyone thinks? If something matters or a person matters, because more than anything else, I'm seeing someone wanting to reconcile something, maybe wanting to express their regrets, and it almost too is like you don't need to be like, yeah, true, no, seriously, I was better, I was good to you, you know. They're like, nah, just let them talk, let them go, because I see someone coming towards you that does want the love. They want to share love, they want to show love. This is someone who's wanting to um, somewhat wine and dine you. Even if this is business, this is someone who will want to be schmoozy and, rub shoulders with the best kind of vibe. And this would be someone who wants to make sure you're very comfortable in business. But if this is love, this is someone who is saying, I really want to be Molly Homemaker, or John Homemaker, or whatever, Mr. or Mrs. Homemaker, and wants to really be there for you, children. But what we're back and forth about is, how is this going to throw a monkey wrench in our operation? And that's what Spirit wants you to consider. Look at things from all angles, and then consider if this is going to upgrade you or throw you back into the same, another cycle of the same old thing. I just don't see it being another cycle, if I'm being quite honest with you. This is looking very promising and very positive. Now, this is a universal 6 day. So on this day, um, I'm seeing that more than anything else, I'm seeing you may be more inclined towards having freedom, and rather than consistently being whatever it was that you were. If you were always the responsible one, if you were always the peacemaker, you'll want to have some level of freedom from that space. Like, I don't care if you expect that out of me. I want to just focus on me right now. I don't want to have to baby step you into everything. I don't want to have to coddle you, or show you how to do everything, and still you're doing things for me, but I had to do most of the work. I don't care if you expect that out of me, but I am going to be respectful, that kind of vibe. That I am seeing that energy. But you got to believe, man, that the universe is filled with endless opportunities for me. Say that to yourself, but when believe it, like, endless opportunities. Money's coming. I know it. Like, you've got to be in that space. So either way, I love this reading. I'm happy. I don't know. For once, Leo's getting a good like, we get good readings sometimes, but most of the time it's about somebody doing something crazy. This time it's like great to me. I mean, it's still some crazy mess, right? But yeah. So anyway, let's just go. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, or Libra heavily. I'm also seeing Virgo and Aries. Okay, so you could be a Leo Virgo cusp, dealing with a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, or Aries Taurus cusp, Virgo Libra. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.